beautiful, Pascal. We didn't even start it. You're already excited? So, welcome to another episode of Arena Geisingen Coffee. Our guest right now is very hard to introduce. I don't think I can remember the whole biography by myself, but I believe 8 times world champion. My head, correct, if I'm not wrong. And it's interesting to sit on the other side to interview you. After a few times you interviewed me. So welcome, Pascal Briand.
Thank you for having me here.
I hope you will enjoy the coffee the Arena offered us today. So thank you for the Arena for that, and then hopefully to hear interesting stories from you. So welcome to Geisingen. How do you feel?
Yeah, good. Just arrived back from Lagos weekend. Quite interesting weekend. Also very high level. And
you were in Lagos?
I was in Lagos. Yeah,
how were the races there?
It was good. Very windy actually also, but the program was intense. Racing from morning to late evening. They have also a good formula with days on the track and a cool marathon. I was coaching the German team. We were having first camp because the winter in Germany is a bit tough, so it's good for us to go a bit in the sun to train early to start the season. And before racing in Geisingen, it's always good to go in Lagos. We do a 1-week training camp to get ready, to get a bit of sun, to get more training.
How many of them will race here this weekend?
I don't know how many German, but I guess most of them, because it's also a selective weekend for us. Geisingen.
A lot of expectation from the skaters.
Yeah.
Big pressure.
Make good progress. I'm happy with what I see last weekend and what we did all winter with many camps. We do a lot of training camps, almost every month here in Geisingen, of course.
Who is your favorite for this weekend?
In which category?
Let's talk seniors.
Seniors. Actually, I didn't even look the start list.
We have Bart coming. Big favorite, I think.
I think it's
the method with an amazing Olympic season.
But still, if I had to bet, I would put my money on Bart always. He's especially coming back from an Olympic season, but I think he probably had to rest more than he wanted. So he's more fresh for beginning of season, I guess. So he already showed in Shanghai he was doing his Bart thing. So
he's doing amazing in long distance skating and in general. He's very.
In Shanghai Method Day he took the wrong road.
Yes,
but still I think no excuse that day.
Bart is doing Bart things.
Bart doing his Bart things. Yeah,
that's awesome. And you've also transitioned yourself from inline to ice, from ice back to inline. You went to Olympics.
Yeah.
How was the transition for you, changing those two?
It was always a bit hard, but I had to do a lot of inline because that was the way to get some money to finance the winter season. So I was doing too much inline and trying to switch regularly to get used to switch. But it was more the beginning of the skater going from inline to ice. There was some doing it before, but it started to be more classic that inline skater go on the ice. But we still didn't know really how to manage it, so we were not as good as the generation of now that they know better how to switch from inline to ice. Nowadays was a bit difficult.
I started skating, which I was inspired a lot by you as well, and I went to ice. You could count the ice skaters that came from inline probably on one hand, and you would still have fingers left. And now I think this Olympics I was basking on TV, I couldn't even count them with my toes and my fingers together.
Yeah,
what do you think about this?
It's logical. There is way more countries that practice inline and that see that there is this possibility to perform on the ice. So more and more people now would go. So many federations start to understand also that it's a way to get medals at the Olympic. So I hope some federation will support more inline skater to do it also. But there is way more inline skater in the world. So at some points, it's logical that more skaters go on the ice also because it's still skating and we love to skate in general on the ice, in aggressive, on speed, on slalom, and anything. And here it's just speed on ice or speed on inline. And
I always found interesting, you always see the inline that goes to the ice, but you never see the ice skaters go to inline. A little bit training, but they are very scared of racing.
It will happen. If one day ice speed skating is not Olympic anymore and inline speed skating become Olympic, probably they would be also doing the switch. There is also this specificity. The ice skater, they learn more how to be in their line, and the Mastart was built more for inline skater to facilitate coming to the ice. So as soon as now you have the Team Pursuit, the Mastart, those are distance more for inline skater.
They also want to put elimination on the ice.
That would be good. And they start to make relays also.
So it would be really interesting to see.
Yeah, so it's smart from the ISU to be able to do this and to bring more country at the Olympic. It's gonna maybe save the sport also, because otherwise it's quite a no discredit for the ice, but it's more a way limited number of country for ice skater. If you take out all the inline skater, the number of ice skater would be
definitely the countries. Yeah. We have many countries. It keeps growing. Hopefully it will come Olympic. We all hope and pray for it for so many years. You are from the generation that still enjoyed the X Games, as far as I remember.
Also,
I think it was cool, and our sport needs to go bigger and better. Bring the money, bring the sponsors.
Yeah, also one point that makes it easier to switch from inline to ice is the material improved a lot recently in skating, so we go faster, and our steps, not the technique exactly, but the way we roll is more similar to the ice now.
You mentioned material. What is your winning will this weekend?
We are still at the moment where almost nobody know. It's TLTF at the advantage till last year, but there is new things coming. Manao is coming, Powerslide is coming, maybe some other brand will come too. So it will be an interesting battle, and probably in a few days we will know more where it is. Last weekend in Lagos was actually almost square. It's very difficult to tell which wheels was better, maybe on a distance, one on another. But from what when I listen to some skater, it also looks like some wheels work good for a kind of technique, and another wheels work better for another style of skater. So yeah, it's just new, so we have to learn about it and see how it will make the sport change.
We will see a lot in the weekend. Well, thank you, Pascal, for joining me for a cup of coffee.
Always
I hope
good.
People at home enjoy the conversation as well. Our next conversation will be when we know who the winners are, and Pascal will tell us what wheel was the winning choice of the winner.
Yeah, in long distance, Bart in sprint, no idea, but I would put a bit of money maybe on Ivan Civillier.
Ivan is that for the short distance. We will have Ivan here as well. Enjoy until the next episode.